Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be making a video and be teaching us on how to create a mobile app without coding. And the good news about the app you create is that you can be able to monetize your app using Google AdMob or some other ad networks in your app. Okay, so for those of you who didn't watch my video earlier on how to add an app in an AdMob account, on how to create an AdMob account, I'm going to be dropping the video link in the description section. Okay, so after creating a mobile app with this site, you are going to be able to monetize your mobile app, and the good news is you're not going to you don't need to have a coding knowledge before you can be able to create a mobile app with this site. No, everything is completely free and you don't need any prior knowledge before now. So I just suggest that you follow me step by step as I make this video, and don't skip any step in this video so that you won't miss any vital step I took in this video. So watch the video from beginning to end. Okay, so also I'm going to drop the site, the link to the site in the description section so that you can be able to access it easily. So you can be able also to create your mobile app, publish it to Play Store, and be able to earn money. Okay, so the name of this site is Appsgeyser.com. Okay, so basically we are going to be able to create a mobile app in the site. Okay, so this is the site you are going to be using to make the app, and as you can see here, it says join us and make apps. So this page here, this is if you don't have an account already. Okay, you can enter your email address here and your password, then you can click on sign up. Okay, but I already have an account, and if you have an account already, you can just click on login and be able to log in. Okay, so I already have my account on this platform, so I'm just gonna log in my account into this site and be able to create app. Okay, so when you come into this site for the first time, you've not created an app, you'll be given this message that says you have no apps, create your first app now. Okay, so we are just going to click on create app. Okay, and we can also create mobile app with this site, and also we can create mobile game with this site. Okay, so when you click on create app, this is the first window that pops up. Okay, now if you check here, these are the categories of apps you can create with this site, with this app builder. So under this popular category, you have a create chat app with chat GPT assistant. Business website. This business website is basically if you want to convert a site to a mobile app, you are going to go with this template. Okay, this is store with Shopify, Messenger with video calls and chat, premium, VPN premium, wallpaper, slot machine. Okay, so the next category here is business category. Let's say you maybe want to create some app for your business. Okay, as you can see here, we can see business website, also store with Shopify, map, and also if you can read here, each template has its own description under it. The next one is YouTube, Facebook page, HTML code, RSS, PDF app. Okay, so I really don't want to keep us here waiting and watching the video. So I won't basically have to create an app with each of these templates. So on your own, you can check it out and stuff like that. And the next category here is the individual templates. So individual templates is kind of mostly the one you use if you want to create a mobile app for yourself. Okay, so under this individual template, you can see VPN premium. If you want to create a VPN app all for free, chat AI website. This website is also if you want to convert a website into a mobile app. The next one is wallpaper, messenger video calls, media player, book reader, photo editor, WhatsApp, guide, browser, tab the cookie. This one actually, this is a game, and this is a video calls and chat. So you basically want to create a chatting application with video calls, you can go with this template. This one is a mobile TV, photo keyboard. If you want to create a photo keyboard app, we have exam and test, maybe kind of quiz or something. This is a music template. If you want to create a music app, this is app for Likey, slot machine, matching puzzle, quiz, fishing, app for TikTok, messenger with live streams, web app, 2048, coloring, magic ball, spin the game, 15 game. So basically these ones are mostly games if you want to create a game. Okay, so for this tutorial, we are actually going to go with a browser. How to we are going to create a browser in this video, in this tutorial. So this is the browser template. Just have to create it, and with this browser you can be able to create your mobile app. Okay, so once you are here, this is kind of the template description, so you can read this out and know what it's all about. And once you are done reading this template description, you are going to click on next, and this here is kind of a preview of what it looks like, what the app looks like. Okay, so the first step here says add bookmarks, and it says add at least 6 links to popular or your own website for your audience. This will make it easier to use your browser. Okay, so let's say that you want a feature where people can be able to access other sites in your app using in your browser. Okay, so you just have to add the links under these bookmarks. Okay, so the first one here, we can go with Facebook, and the link for Facebook is this. Okay, so you are going to enter the link for Facebook, and you can also add the icon. If you watch here, you can be able to see something like Facebook and it has icon, but if you don't want to add icon, you can leave it. It's not compulsory. Okay, so the next one, we can add Instagram here, and let's say we want people to be accessing Instagram in our app. Okay, the next thing we are going to add here is, let's say, go to Google, and the next one we are going to add is the link to Google. Okay, make sure that the links you are entering for each of these are correct. Now the one we are going to go with next, let's enter Pinterest, and also we are going to enter the link to Pinterest. Okay, we can go with Amazon here, and why it's actually suggesting these stuff for me is because I've actually created something with these browser templates before, and these are the links that I entered. So it's kind of how would I put it? It's kind of suggesting it back for me again, something like that. Okay, so I'll have to enter into Amazon. Okay, the next one here, we can go with BBC, like BBC News. Also enter the link to BBC News. Okay, now in case you want to add more to this, you can click on add more button. Okay, but 6 is the compulsory number, like at least you mustn't at least 6. Okay, so I'll just have to remove this. I'm not creating more for it. Now the next thing you're going to set is the background image of your browser app, and the background image you're going to use is actually it will actually make your mobile app to look much more better, and it is compulsory. This step is compulsory. If you watch here, it is marked with a red asterisk. Okay, so any step that is marked with this means that it is compulsory. Okay, so I also have to upload an image from my computer we are going to be using for this tutorial. Okay, so I'll just have to go with any random image here. Okay, this is what it looks like, something like this. So you don't must use this while creating your own app. I'm just using it for this tutorial, and once you are done for this, you click on next. Okay, I'm managed to load. Is actually adding the bookmarks we just added now in our browser mobile app. Okay, so and that is done. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to choose the home page type. I'm going to choose the home page type. Okay, if you watch here, you can read this. It says create your own style of browser. There are 3 options for homepage type. Default homepage type with widgets. Let's say this one has weather, news, history, downloads, and the rest. And the second one is custom homepage, and it says you can create your own homepage by HTML scripting. And the third one is website. You can set any website as homepage of browser. Okay, so we are actually going to be making use of these widgets, the first one. Okay, now the first widget here says weather widget. If you want to include weather in your app, you kind of a feature where people can be checking for weather forecast in your mobile app, you can include this. You can click on this enable button here. Okay, but if you want to if you want to disable that, you can also remove it here. Okay, so the next one here is the news widget. Okay, so if you want people to be reading mobile news in your app, you can also include this here. Okay, so you are going to just choose the type or how you want the news to be appearing in your browser app. So you can actually click on this icon here to see a preview of what it looks like. Okay, so once you click on it, it looks something like this. So which means if you go with this one here now, in your browser app, the news that show in your browser app is actually going to look like something like this. Okay, so you can also check others out, and for this tutorial we are actually going to go for this first one, and you can also choose the color of your widget here. Okay, now this news tab position. Now, this one is all about where you want the news tab to be showing in your mobile app. So let's see what it looks like by clicking on this button here. You're going to see what it looks like. Okay. So basically, if you want your news tab to be showing up, like if you check here now, this is something like the news tab. Okay. So if you want your news tab to be showing above after your app bar here, you are going to actually go with this one. But if you want your news bar to be showing below, or there's no news bar or the news will just be appearing on this one, then you have to go with this. But for this tutorial, you have to go for this, and I strongly recommend you to make use of this one here, this first one, because if you make use of this, your app may not look great. Okay, and the next one here is the downloads widget, a kind of the history of everything you've downloaded or users have downloaded using your mobile app. So you can also check what they look like by clicking on each and every of these buttons here. Okay, so we are going to use this one for this tutorial. And if you want to enable the download widget in your mobile app in your browser, you have to enable it here, or you can disable it if you don't want. Okay, the next one here is the history widget, a kind of to show users their browsing history. Okay, but actually if you enable this in this your browser app, it won't actually look great. So I don't recommend you turning on this enable history widget, so you just have to turn it off. And also I don't recommend this download widget also, and also I don't recommend this weather widget. But if you feel that you are okay with it, you can enable them back. Okay, so the next one here is the bookmark widget. It's all about how you want your bookmark to appear in your mobile app. And for this tutorial, I'll also recommend you to disable this. Okay, it's already disabled. And when you are done with this section, you just have to click on next. Okay, and the next step here is the appearance setting, how you want the appearance of your browser app to be. Okay, so let's see what they look like. If you click on this button again, if you want your browser app to actually look like something like this, where users will have to, input what they are searching for here. Okay, you just have to go with this particular one. But if you want your browser app to look like something like this, the browser where users have to put their text, if you want it to look like something like this, can also enable it here. And if you want your browser app to also look like something like this, you also have to enable it here. Okay, so for this tutorial we have to go with this. You can just check them out, and anyone you're okay with, you can go with it. Okay, and the next one here is the it says choose the toolbar position. So let's see what this one is. Okay, so if you want where users will be inputting what they are searching for, if you want it to be above in your browser app, you have to go with this one here. Okay, you have to go with this one, just like Google Chrome. Google Chrome, where users will have to input what they are searching for, is above. Okay, but if you want it to be below, okay, let's see what it looks like here. If you want it to be below here, so that users can be able to input whatever they want here, you have to go with this particular one. Okay, so let's just make it to be more of Google Chrome. Let's go with this one. Okay, and the next one we have here is this one says show tabs in navigation drawer. So if you enable this, okay, users can be able to see tabs in navigation drawer. And the next one here says choose the drawer's position. Okay, so along this tutorial, in case there's anything you don't understand in the video, or there's any step you don't actually understand, you can just drop it in the comment section and I'll attend to you once I see it. Okay, so this one here says choose the drawer's position. Now let's click on this stuff to see what it actually looks like. Okay, so if you want your app to have tabs like side drawer or something like that, if you want the position to be from the left, you have to go with this. But if you want it to be from the right, you have to go with this. So I recommend you going with this left one. Okay, now this one says enable status bar. Do not enable this. If not, it will be showing status bar in your mobile app. So do not enable this, leave it that way. And this one says enable phone screen mode. Okay, if you want your browser app to be full screen, enable this, but I suggest you turn it off. Do not enable this in your mobile app. Okay, the next one here is search. Enable search bar notification. So if you enable this, users can be able to see the search bar notification in their mobile app. So I don't actually recommend you turning on this, but you can turn this on. And if actually you enabled weather widget, the previous step you are coming from, if actually you enabled it, this one says enable weather notifications. If you want your users to be receiving notification of weather in your mobile app, you can enable this. But since we didn't enable it there, you can still remember, we just have to turn this off. And when you are done, you click on next. Okay, now this is app name. This is app name. Okay, so this is where you are going to input the name of your browser. And while naming your browser app, or while naming any of your app, make sure that the name you are giving your browser app, or the name you are giving to any of your app, tallies with what the app does. For instance, this is a wallpaper app. Sorry, this is a browser app. Now you want to give it a name. You are giving it a name like this HD wallpaper. You see, it doesn't match. So if you want your app to be discovered by users on Play Store, okay, make sure that the name you are giving to your mobile app tallies with what your mobile app does. Okay, so for this tutorial, we are going to give our browser app, and let's just give it like mobile browser. Okay, and once you are giving your app a name, you just have to click on next. Okay, so this is where you enter the icon for your app. Okay, so this is the default icon provided by this website, but this doesn't actually look great. So you have to go with custom icon, where you can upload the icon for your app, and make sure that the size for your icon is 512 by 512. Okay, so if actually you don't know where to get icon, you can go to a site called iconfinder.com. I also drop the link to this website in the description section. With this, you can be able to find icons for your app. Okay, so let's just go with browser icons. Okay, so you can see these are some of the browser icons provided by this site. And also, when you are using a browser icon, make sure you don't use an icon that is already owned by another app. Just like this is icon for Google Chrome, and this is for Firefox. So do not use an icon that is already owned by another app. If not, Google will flag your app down. Okay, so let's just use an icon like this for our mobile app. So let's just find the way and install this. Okay, so let's go back to the site and have to upload our icon. Okay, this is the icon that I just installed now. Okay, say this file is in use, enter a name or close the file that's open another application. Okay, let's try uploading it once more. Okay, so or you can be able to crop this image as much as you want it. Okay, or you can even turn the image however you want it, but I just suggest you leave it the way that it was, and once you are done, you click on crop. Okay, now you have to click on next after uploading your icon, and once you've clicked on next, you have to create, and once you click on create, this site is going to build this mobile app for you. Okay, once you click on create, this site is going to create this mobile app for you. Okay, and once we are done with this step, now we are going to install this mobile app, or I'm going to show you how you can install this mobile app, okay, in your phone. And I'm also going to show you the next step you're going to take from here after you must have installed your app. Okay, so we've created our app, our first app in this site. Okay, and this is the app we just created here. So if you want to download it, click on download. Okay, and For you to monetize this mobile app now with Google AdMob, okay, you have to go to this monetize section in this site. Okay, you have to go to this monetize section, and you can see the ad networks available. This one is Apple Deal, this is Google AdMob, and this is AppNest. Okay, so Google AdMob is the best among other ad networks. Okay, so for you to enable Google AdMob, this your mobile app, you must not wait. You must publish your app first before you can be able to do that. If you watch what it says, it says publish your app on Google Play. To monetize an app made on Appsgeyser, you have to publish the app on Google Play Store. Okay, so once you must have finished creating your mobile app, the next thing to do is you just have to download the app and get it ready for publishing. Okay, you have to download the mobile app and get it ready for publishing. Okay, so if actually you want to test your mobile app in your phone and see what it looks like, you can download the APK file. This is it. You can download the APK file here. But if you want to publish the app to Play Store, you will have to download this AAB file. This one here. Okay, you have to download this AAB file so that you can, because the file format for publishing mobile apps to Play Store is AAB and not APK. Okay, so thank you for watching this video to the end, and also in case there's any step that you didn't understand in this video, you can drop it in the comment section and I'm going to attend to you. Okay guys, so please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, as that will help me to make much more videos. Thank you.